So, hi guys, LeetCoder here, and today we'll be solving palindrome number, which is a question number 9, and which is really a great question in my opinion. So, the question says, given an integer x, so we have an integer passed in the arguments x. We have to return true if it is a palindrome integer. So, I'll tell you what is palindrome. What do we mean by palindrome? I'll let you know. Uh, an integer is palindrome when it reads the same as backward. So this means, suppose we take 11, 101, 313, 404. If we read it backwards or we reverse the digits from first to end, like if we reverse this, if we just exchange these two digits, it will be 1 1. If we exchange the starting and ending digits, it will be 101. If we reverse these, 313, or you can just reverse the digits, like if you read it from backward, it means you're reversing it, right? And if we take 1 2 1 3 1 2 1, reverse this, you will get 1 2 1 3 1 2 1, same as if you read it from backwards, right? Say it's the same. Now what we have to do is, let me just clear it. Yeah, now what we have to do is, we have to return false if it is a negative number, because it says from left to right, if we read, it's minus 1 to 1, and from right to left it is 1 to 1 minus. So it means our edge cases eliminates minus, that is negative digits. And if the number is divisible by 10, we have to return false. But if it is 0, what will do, we will not return false. So suppose, because every number is divisible by 0, I mean, no, it is not divisible by 0 mathematically, but we should not consider that, because 0 in reverse, it is 0. If we reverse this, the palindrome of 0 is 0. The palindrome of 10 is 0 1. The palindrome of 50 is 0 5. So every number greater than 0 and which is divisible by 10 is not a palindrome, right? Getting my point? So the in if case, we'll just take, if x is less than 0, that means x is less than 0, that means it comes in the negative number range. Or we have to consider more two conditions, which is divisible by 10 but not 0. If the number is divisible by 10 but it is not 0, then we have to return false, right? Because I've shown it in the page. Now if x mod 10, we just use mod operator just to get the remainder. If the remainder is not 0, I mean, in this case, if the remainder is 0, that means it is divisible by 10, right? And sorry, and x is not equal 0, that means uh if either of them is true, I mean, the both must have to be true just to make it a complete true statement. And if either of them is true, it will return false. Return false. Sorry. Now we have to initialize three variables: remainder, reverse, and suppose, let's say, a, which is a backup. So our a is a backup. Now remainder, what do we mean by remainder? Remainder means if we divide something by any number, like if like say 3 divided by 2, we get a remainder like zero point 0.5 or something. So we will not consider that. Let's say we have 15 and we divide it by 2. 2 sevens are 14 and we get a remainder 1. This is a remainder. That means 2 is not divisible by, I mean 50 is not divisible by 2. So if we get a number greater than 0, I mean which is not equal 0, that means it is not divisible by that number, right? And we have to get the every last digit and reverse it. So first of all, what we'll be doing is, for example, this is a number. We have to take the digits from backwards. right? We have to take the digits from the last, and then we have to jump it. We have to jump to this second digit. Then we have to jump it to the first digit. So every time we are just using this mod operator and dividing it by 10. I mean, using the number 10 over here. So this is what is this doing? It will return you the last digit of that current number. So every time we take that current number and store it in a particular variable, what we'll be doing? We'll be just it's not this is not a, this is remainder actually. I'll explain later. And every time we take a backup of this number, we'll just divide that number by 10. So this will remove this number from the entire list. I mean the entire number. So let me explain you first. We don't know how many digits in the number in the given number is, right? So while x is greater than 0, we'll be performing some operations, and later on we will return reverse is equals to x. Now in the body, what we'll be doing, remainder is equals x or a mod 10. So this will get you the remainder or the last digit of that number. What I want now, a divide equals 10. That means it also means a is equals to a by 10. This removes remove the last digit. So what we are doing over here, we are just we are just taking the backup of the last digit of any number, and we are just taking the backup, right? For example, 1 2 3 4. These are the numbers passed in the parameters. Suppose this is x or a, either of them is true for our condition because we have taken a as a backup. So remainder stores the last digit, that means a mod 10. We have a backup, tick. Now a divide equals 10, or you can also say a is equals to a by 10. This means we are removing this last digit, right? If you divide in computer language, it will give you 1 2 3 4 divided by 10. This will simply give you 123.4 in mathematical terms, but this point is neglected in integer, so you will get 123. This means we are getting the last digit removed, isn't it? So this way will perform this operation till the number is greater than 0. Every time we'll take the backup. And now reverse is equals to, in bracket, reverse into 10 plus remainder. This is too easy to understand. Now reverse is equals to reverse into 10 plus remainder. What does this means? Now, so yeah, so we have a backup, right? So this is the number 1 2 3 4. We have a backup in remainder. Now reverse every time, if we count it from backward. So this is initially at I mean, let's suppose this is 0th index, 10th, 1st index, 10th index, and 100th index, and this is 1000th index. Now every time we reverse, this will become 1000, this will become 100, this will become tens, and this will become ones. So every time it is increasing by 10. So first of all it will be 4, then if we remove this will be 43. That means 4 is multiplied by 10, then then we add the another remainder, that is 3. Then again 43 is multiplied by 10, and then again it is added, then we again add the remainder of the next digit, that is 2. That is, it gives us 432. Again 432 is multiplied by 10, and we add the last digit. This is why we take reverse and we multiply 10 and we add the remainder. Got my point? This is the formula we use. So over here reverse is equals to reverse into 10 plus remainder. Now this all okay, let's run it. Okay, so what's wrong over here? Let me just check. Return reverse equals to x. Okay, so we have to take a over here, right? Yeah, we are getting right answer. Let's submit and check. 11 ms. So don't worry about the runtime. It just fluctuates between 14 and 5 ms, so it's totally normal. Look, it just fluctuates. So the answer is totally optimized. 5 ms is the optimized answer. In the discussion section you can check that. And yeah, it fluctuates. So minimum I got was 6 ms. In 3 times I got 6 ms, so this is the optimized answer. You can check it. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. This was it, and this was the basic explanation or the in-depth explanation of this question or this problem. So I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye. Have a great day.